I live in Santa Catarina. I live in Laguna City, Santa Catarina countryside. I've been training TALKNTALK since September last year, I guess. And yeah, in my times I like play games, play sports, go running, read books, sometimes hang out with my friends, yeah. That's it.
Okay, Murilo, thanks for sharing. So I will present myself. So I'm Bruna, I'm 31. I'm from São Paulo, Brazil, but this moment I'm living in Dublin, Ireland, and I'm working in a pricing area. And I'm here on TALKNTALK since March last year, but I'm here as a host almost 15 days. And it's a pleasure to be here with you guys, so thanks for coming. And I think we can start replying the questions, and I don't split because we are just 5. If someone's coming, we can split in a small room. And from people who don't know about TALKNTALK, we are a platform of the idioms. We are not here to teach you, so we are in a safe place to practice and talking without judgment. So be respectful with each other and feel free to express your ideas. And you can access our questions before the meetings in a planner. And if you'd like to join a plan, you can access the website. And we are here every single day to teach English, French, Spanish, and Italian as well. So, Diego, could you reading for us the second questions and reply, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Do you consider yourself a good friend?
So you can
Okay,
reply.
I consider myself a good friend. I don't have a lot of friends, but a few friends that I have, I say to support them when they had a difficult, when they are in trouble. I'm looking forward to help them with something that is possible to me. For that reason, I consider myself a good friend.
Great. Thanks for sharing. And what's your point of view, Wesley? Do you consider yourself a good friend, and why?
Not that I want. I think I am a good friend, but not enough. So I have some questions, some situations in my life. Actually, I don't know how to say something for some friends in some situations, but I think my friends like me the way that I am. So I think this kind of thing maybe can be good, but I want to be, I don't know, more friendly than I am.
Okay, it's interesting. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Murilo?
Yeah, I consider a good friend. How Jim said, I don't have many friends, but I have a little, or a few friends, and I try to motivate in your personal life, professional lives. When my friends, have been who pass for bad moments in your lives, I try to help, mainly in this situation. Yeah, when I help you something, whatever, I am here for improving your. And yeah, I think in many bad moments, when you happen to bad things, you show if you are good friends or bad friends. Because in good moments, you have so many friends, yeah, and you have money, much money, this kind of stuff.
Exactly. You mentioned a good point to remember, because we need to prepare if the friends could be good just if you have money and if you help them just with money. It's complicated situation, so we need to pay attention.
False
in-
person, the false people.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree with you. So I'm consider myself a good friend as well, like you all said, but I had a couple of friends, not too much, because I like to be helpful with them all the time, but I think it's hard to be a perfect friend all the time. It's impossible, in my point of view. And how about you, João? Do you consider yourself a great friend, or could you improve as well?
I'm on a situation that I have like a lot of colleagues, I would say, just because the university and the school, but I have just a few friends, and I think I consider myself a good friend because I'm very loyal and I don't care about hang out and meet a lot of people. I like to be with my 2 or 3 good friends and lay out and like be free and talk about anything and be relaxing with them and try to connect to the more than I can, like talk about everything. So I think I'm a good friend.
Great, great. Thanks for sharing. And let's see, Murilo, could you read the next one and reply, please?
Go ahead. Number 3. Do you think the quantities matter? Oh, not. Many nowadays doesn't matter. But it's, yeah, because how before when I was a kid, I had so many friends, yeah. But I don't know why I said this word, but I prefer having only few friends, yeah, because of the few friends and there's only true friends in my life, because I know when I need it for them, they help me, yeah, in the different situations in my life. And about second sentence, do you prefer quantity or quality? Quality, yeah, in several situations of my life. Not only about friends, but about another things too. I prefer quality. Yeah.
Great. I totally agree with you, because I guess there are many people who just like and pay attention in numbers, but I'm feel you. So I prefer to be a good friend and like 2 or 3 or 4, but a great friend, then many of them, and I cannot trust in them, and they don't help me, for example, or lying, or don't be honest with me. So it's complicated. As well, I prefer to be a quality than quantity. Okay, so then what's your point of view, Diego?
Oh, I prefer quality, of course. I think quantity is not good. You can have 3 or 20 friends. If they don't help you, don't keep your secrets, you can share your secrets with them. It's not good. For that reason, I prefer quality. I think quantity is not important in a friendship, in my opinion.
Great, great. Totally agree with you. And how about you, João?
I can't imagine something in life that I prefer quantity than quality. And friendships is not different. I think friend it's more important quality than quantity because, like Diego said, you need to share your secret and talking about something that is really like really deep. So quantity can't help you with that. So I keep the same opinion as Diego.
Great. Totally agree. And how about you, Wedley? Share with us.
Me too, guys. I agree with everybody. I don't know in what kind of, I think João said that, what kind of situation we used to say that quantity is important, because I think quality is the point, because you need your friend, have a lot of situations that you can need a person, so you need to talk with someone, we need help, you need or just maybe hang out, stay with a person, and then you have a friend, a person who you can stay together. And quantity, I don't know in what kind of situation you need a lot of friends. Maybe for some parties, but doesn't matter, because you can do this with other person, and then maybe with a acquaintance, but friend is different.
Yeah.
So I prefer quality.
Great. Yeah, like Murilo said before, some people just looking after if you have money to help them, to be your
Yeah.
friend. It's great. Okay, guys. So Wesley, you can read the next one for us and
Yeah, of course.
reply, please.
Do you keep friends since your childhood? How is it for you? Unfortunately, not. I think my old friend is from, I don't know, maybe my secondary school. So I don't keep contact with my old friends from childhood. So I don't know.
Yeah, I would say the same, because I have a few of them, but it's not a big friend nowadays. But there are many, like in Facebook or WhatsApp, something like this. But we don't have the contacts.
Yeah, it's strange for me, because I changed from the cities and from some neighbors sometimes, and then I think I lost the contact because that. But sometimes when I went in my last neighbor, I saw some that my old friends, but it's not the same. I think it's strange, because sometimes you just say hello and then we don't talk anymore. So I lost all my friends, my
Yeah.
childhood.
I'm the same with you, because we don't have topics to talk, and we are living different lives, and it's complicated to, in my opinion, it's complicated to keeping childhood friends like adult life. We don't have the maturity to keep like nowadays, in my opinion. But I totally agree with you. And how about you, João? What do you think? Do you keep your friends?
I have a problem with childhood friends because I lived in Curitiba when I was like on my childhood, and at 11 I come back to Belo Horizonte. So today I think 90% of the friends that I met nowadays are just acquaintances, colleagues. Understand? I think just two of them survived and are my friends now because we play together. And it's easy because we play online and we keep talking. So it's become very easy to make the contact. So thank you, online games.
Yeah, you mentioned that are good points to remember because the internet nowadays, so you can keep in touch with their friends. But if the internet didn't exist, we never meet each other again. It's crazy. Thanks for sharing.
I think, in my opinion, Curitiba is not a good. It's not a friendly city. Yeah. It's not a city for making friends. It's very hard in Curitiba.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, that's true. My lucky is that I studied when I was very young. So I think when the people get a little older, they are getting close, like more. It's difficult to make friends when they are getting older, like people from Curitiba. But my lucky is that I lived there when I was younger. So I think was a little bit easy.
good. And about you, Murilo? You the opposite, the opposite side.
I always change the cities since I was a child, was a kid, yeah. And but I try to keep contacting social networks, yeah, and not more face to face. But I live it, you know, I've been living in Laguna since 2015 year, yeah. Uh, 8 years or so, yeah. And I make new friends. I made new friends here, and good friends, yeah, really good friends here. And but why I try to keep in contact with my old friends and my old cities, and I have a good friends too, but not very next with me, for example, yeah. And keep face to face and help each other a lot, yeah. Not the same thing, not is the same more.
Yeah, and in your opinion, after the pandemic, the people would be more introspective, for example, and it's hard to keep in the friendship, Murilo.
Yeah, and the pandemic select more, yeah. After pandemic, I select more my friends because I have a few friends. I think 5 friends or 3 friends that I can believe then, yeah. Yeah.
Great. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's hard to talk nowadays.
Many in pandemic, we help each other. We help each other. Yeah.
Great. Yeah, I think the friendship survive
And
the pandemic. You can keep forever.
bad moment, yeah. You test
Yeah.
your friends.
Totally agree. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Diego? What's your point of view?
For me, I keep some of my friends since my childhood. I live in the same neighborhood since I was a little boy, so it's easy to keep the same friends, not the same number. For example, when I was more a little boy, we keep 7 or 6 friends, but now I have only 3 friends that I can trust by myself. So we play soccer together, volleyball, so it's easy to keep it there next to me.
Oh, pretty nice. And you live in the same home, for example, since your childhood? Oh,
yeah.
Good. Yeah, I think it's the point when you live the same place, you can keep it easier.
Yeah.
I feel you. It's good,
Yeah.
but not my case. Thanks for sharing, but it was great. Okay, let's go to the next one. Number 5. When did you recognize that you become good friends? What are point of view, João?
Talking about my childhood friends or the friends
No,
that
it's
I have now?
the next one, number 5. When you can recognize if you are become a good friends, like spend many time together and hang out, if you can trust some people. How do you feel you're getting a good friends, for example?
Oh, okay. I think the first like signal that I have is when I start to talk about something more like deeper about anything anything that's my interest in. So, and the person starts to becoming like empolgado with the topic. So that's the first signal that I know that the person is different than anything else anyone that I talked before. So I think that's the first point that I recognize that would be a good friend. Excited. Okay, thank you.
Great point. So I totally agree with you. I think when we have some things in common, for example, it's easier to keeping the friendship alive, because if you don't have many things in common, it's hard. So we don't have nothing to talk and nothing to do. So it's complicated. So I think, in my opinion, nowadays living abroad, I think it's easier to become a friend people who want to live or who live in here already, because you have the same situation. We change ideas, all the same page,
In Ireland, it's easy to make friends, like the people are open.
Depend the people. If you are talking about Irish people, it's not, because they are native and don't want to hang out with Brazilian friends, for example. But if we met some Brazilian or like Argentinian people or people the other countries, so even with Brazilian, I think it's easier because we are suffering the same problems, trying to get a job, trying to speak English, trying to learn everything the same situation. So it's easier. But I like, and I have many friends, Brazilian friends here. But it's not easy. So you need to keep in your mind. So it's normal. Everyone is passing from the same situation. We need to spend more time to getting along with other.
Okay.
Okay, and Wesley, what's your point of view? Number 5.
I don't know. I think when we support some friends, maybe this is the point. I have good friends, and I think because also sometimes I say that actually I like to talk with my friends and say that they need heard, not they want heard, because sometimes you just want to be friendly and say something good, but not necessary is something that will help that friend. So I'm a kind of trustful and honest people. So sometimes I say something that maybe will hurt the people, but will help them. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I think For that, I become a good friends from some of my friends, but also because I'm energy people, so I like to hang out. I like to go to pub to sometimes I am a kind of funny guy, so most of the people like that kind of friend, and it's easier make some friends as well. But I don't know why. I think I need to think better about that because I'm honestly I've not considered a good friend.
You are. Trust me. But I understand your point when we just expecting our friends just talking about the good things and lying to us, but need to keep in trust and how can I say? I think it's trust. We need to don't lie and to be honest. So I think it's a great point. We need to pay attention on it, not
Yeah,
just in
because
very
I
good
think
things.
I would like to I would like my friend say that to me, and not that I want to her. Uh, I would like that they say that I need to listen. I don't know. I think it's
Mhm.
listening or heard, even if you will be heard sometimes. But I will thinking about the things, and then maybe I feel better with that situation. Then the people just say something that make me feel happy, and that doesn't help me, you know.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, I feel you and totally agree. Thanks for sharing. So good. And Diego, how about you? When you recognize you're becoming good friends?
When did you recognize that you become good friends? Okay. Um, it's a little bit difficult to me because sometimes, let me think a little bit. Okay. Okay. When we can trust each other, um, I think that's a good point of a friendship. So when you can draw attention of your friend when he is make something wrong that will in the future will you put him in a trouble, so you can draw attention of him and he listen to you. I think it's a good point that we become good friends when we could avoid him to get in trouble. It was something that happened with me. So as I live in a poor neighborhood, we have some bad friendships. So it's not my case, but some friend of mine they have it. So sometimes I have to draw attention for some of them to advise him to not do a specific thing that will put him in trouble. So analyze this point, I think it make us a good make us a good friend because I think if he did it will put him in trouble.
Good point. Good point. And I share the same point of view with you because when you were talking about the poor neighborhood, so I was living the most of time, I think my whole life in a poor neighborhood as well. And I lost some friends, they died. So it's hard in doing bad things. So it's complicated. It's really
I agree
complicated.
with you. Yeah.
And you need to pay attention and try to keep in safe. You can keep their friends together, but you need to keep them safe and trying to bring these people from the good side. I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Murilo?
It's a good question. I remember very well when I have been bad moments in my life, my quaint friendship helps me a lot. Yeah, and I help them too. And I can't remember very well, but happens a lot bad moments in my life, and increasing my friends, yeah, increasing my motivation with them, yeah, and then with me, and I turn more friendly. Our I don't know, amizade, it's the same friend, it's the same word, I don't know. And yeah, my old friends not happy it. My old friend, I have so many friends in my life. I had have so many friends in my life, but my quaint friends changed my thoughts a lot, my thinking, yeah, my direction, my life, yeah. Yeah, I think about friends. That's it.
Great points. I think some people don't believe the people is around us affect our behaviors, but I think it's help when we are together with people who like to improve their lives and study and keeping in the same way, in the good way. But some people just say, I have bad friendships. For example, my friends are doing something bad and it doesn't affect me. But I feel it. I don't know. Okay. So João, would you read the next one, please, and reply as well?
Okay. What do you think about making friends in adult life? When was the last time you make a new one? Okay. Well, I think I never passed through the situation because all my friends I made was on school or on university, and I never made a new friend until today. Like, I finished my graduation on June last year, and right now, like until today, I never made a new friend. So I really don't know how to make friends outside the school or university.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah, I agree with you
I
because
see.
Isha, I think the new friends in the adult life, for example, just here in Ireland, because people are the same page of me, and we are passing from the same troubles together, and it's easier to make new friends in this situation. But if I was living in Brazil, I think it doesn't happen easily. I totally feel you. It's complicated, but when you are a kid, it's easier. You can walk in and play together all the time, every day. And all the life you had many things to do, work and studying, and you don't have time
Yes.
to make anyone.
I think I just met like friend of a friend. So it's my only only way to meet new people nowadays. A friend of a friend. So we hang out and I meet a friend of a friend.
Yeah, yeah, great point. Here I'm doing a friend of a friend as well. And in TALK, I was remember now, I made a few friends, like Bruna Carreta, and there are other girls. We are getting touch, but we never just Bruna Carreta and Philip in person, but it's hard when we see each other because it was just on immersions here. And when we see each other, it's strange. It's funny. And Wesley, how about you? Number 6.
For me, it was was recently, and last year I went in Dublin as well. So I made my exchange there, and then I met a lot of people, and some of these people I keep with my friends, so we keep contact until today. So um, the point that you made friends when you were adult, I think it's different because you select better this kind of people, and you know who will be your friend, or just who will be your colleague, or who will be your classmate. So, but when some person, I think they taught you in a different way. So I don't know. You can be a you can be friends for a long time, and then I met some people that I will keep with me for, I don't know, for the rest of my life. But one of the point that you were talking, guys, is about the when you it's working in person in your office. I think it's better you make friends. But now most of the companies is in the home office, so we just see in a chat. I think it's not enough. But when we, because Bruna and I, we are friends from the work that we worked before, and then it's easy to do some friendship when you can see face to face.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I miss it a lot because I don't have friends on my current job, for example, because we are working remotely and the people aren't friendly like Brazilians. So it's hard. And yeah, in Brazil, we make many friends in jobs and like in university as well. And I keep these friends until nowadays, even living abroad. But yeah, we have maturity to see the value on our friendship. Some of them, it's not generating, I don't know. But I totally feel you. And the exchange program is a great opportunity to make new friends, even Brazilian. So you can match many nationalities. It's great. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, Diego?
Okay, I think make friends in adult life it's hard. When we are a child, it's easy because if you see other child, you call he your friend, and you say, "Hey, mom, that is my new friend." For example, Bruno. But when we become adult, it's getting hard because we don't have too much time. We have a lot of responsibility, and all the older people are the same. We had a family. Some have had child to take care, and for that reason, I think it's hard to make a friend when we become adults or adult life.
Yeah, I agree. It's complicated. I think it's
Yeah.
sad. It's sad to think about it because we spend a lot of time with our friends when we are younger.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard, and getting married, for example, we spend a lot of time with your partner, or if you have a kids, we change our behaviors, our situation. But I like it to spend many times with my friends. Feel you. Thanks, Diego. And how about you, Murilo?
Make easy and not change. When I was a kid and now not I always make new friends, but I don't know if this person is a true person, yeah. but I make a new friend mainly last time. Yeah. And, because friend is different the friendship, yeah, brotherhood. Yeah, it's a big difference. But it's important. Sometimes have so many friends. But if you need one sport, for example, in another country, and these friends know another friends can be help you. Yeah, it's important, mainly nowadays. Yeah, and I keep contact with them for when I need or when I do something, for example, yeah, and hang out with beer or need something in my professional life and network is this kind of stuff. I think it's very important.
Great, great. Yeah, I agree with you as well, because as we said before, it's important to have a quality friendship than quantity. So,
Network is very important,
yeah,
nowadays
nowadays,
for job, for another countries, yeah, for intercâmbio, how João said, it's important.
exactly. But sometimes we can meet new people, but not often these people will become your great friends, for example.
But important you separate the things, yeah.
Yeah,
Not believing or you deliver it out for another life. Yeah, you need the separate words, the separate secret, how everyone said before. Yeah, it's important.
exactly. Yeah, I agree with you. Thanks for sharing your experience. Very good. And let's see here. Wesley, could you heard reading read the next one, please?
Yes. How to keep a good relationship nowadays? Do you usually talk with them by text, call, or face to face? Yeah, I think we need to keep in touch, keep it in contact with the friends, because if you didn't keep the contact, maybe you forgot or you don't remember to ask something or to invite for some pub, bar. And but with my friends, usually we we talk by text, and we have a we keep talk by internet. I think is easy nowadays, because we can keep in touch with everybody. And then, but I would like to stay face to face. So most of the time, I always invite for to do something, and I don't know, stay with me in the important moments of my life. So it's I don't know, all the things that I rise. I don't know how can I say this, but I usually want to keep contact with my friends in that way. So for me, I'm a kind of person that I didn't send some message. I didn't send message to say hi and how are you. You need something, but I will be here for every moment. And then, if my friends need me, I will be there. But I'm not always talk with them. But I prefer to stay face to face, and that's it.
Great point. Great point. I don't know. I were let me think. Nowadays, I'm not a good person to send a message every time, but I was in the past. I was just people all the time. I trying to get in touch and send a message and making calls. And nowadays, I need to improve it because I didn't have time to keeping like 1 hour or more talking like we are face to face. We just talk, and we don't see the time, and the conversation is getting
I think you
great.
can share some curious, I don't know, how can I say that, but it's just like a gossip, you know, and
Mhm.
when something
Yeah,
happen, you need to say for your friends. It's a good way to keep the contact. And uh, if you see something different, something special, something good, you can share with your friends. And that's, I think
yeah.
this is the way, I don't
I
know.
think it's easier if you're face to face, like you're working together. You have many things to talk. Totally
Yeah.
agree. Great, great. Thanks for sharing. And how about you, João?
For me, is indispensable doing face-to-face, meet a person face-to-face. I say that because I had many friends like doing calls online, and if if you don't meet the people, maybe just a few times uh, per month or per year, like you lose, I don't know, like the strength of the connection that you had with each other. I don't know why this happened. I think uh, I don't know if this happened with everyone, because like there is online relationships out there, but for me, it's very bad when I don't meet the people face to face. So I think a good relationship needs some face to face connections to keep the strength of the relation. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I agree with you. I think it's easier. It's easier when you live like in the same country and the same neighborhood. It's good. When you live so far, we need to pay more attention on it, because if you don't send a message, the friends doesn't send a message as well, so you can lost the friendship, because you need to be in touch all the time, for sure. Yeah, it's complicated. Thanks for sharing, João. And you, Murilo, what's your point of view?
About 7.
Yeah, how to keep a good relationship
uh,
nowadays.
they keep the true things, the true informations, and always tries be a true person, and talk face to face, with not only friends, but the all people, and do usually talk to them by text, call, face to face. Yeah. Nowadays I work from home, then I send a lot by text message, and I use a lot WhatsApp, yeah, and cell phone, my notebook for sending messages. Face to face only weekends, yeah, because I am an adult person and I working a lot and study a lot too. I don't have time for hang out with my friends more.
It's interesting because when we working in person in the office, I think we had hung out with the coworkers more than working remotely. I feel it, and we just go, don't thinking too much, just go. It's easier. Okay, guys, thanks for sharing, and our time is almost over. And I would like to know about you, my friend Wesley. What do you think the conversation? How is it? How was it for you? And I will share some links here from our
It was
lives
good.
on YouTube.
It was good. I miss these kind of things because here I can talk in English, and I'm just listening and read sometimes, but I couldn't speak, and I think it's important for my to improve my English. And in this case, it's good because we can listen about of opinions, different opinions, and we
Yeah.
can discuss some
Yeah.
subjects that can be good for us, and also learn more
Yeah.
different words, for example.
Exactly. We have many vocabularies every meeting, so it was great.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's it. So we have here a survey. If you can share your experience or giving some tips for the next talks. And I really appreciate your time here, guys. So thank you so much to be here with me. And I wait you all in the next meeting, if possible. Thank you so much and have a good evening.
Will be always
Thank
in
you.
Tuesday.
Yeah, every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Brazil
Okay.
time.
Congratulations
Okay.
for subject and asks too. I wanna answer the last question, but not a
Yeah,
problem. Don't worry.
you
It
can.
was
You
great
can.
conversation.
Great. You can pick the questions in your planner. If you enter on the website, you can copy and try to reply,
Yeah,
answer the other one.
I check in the planner always.
Yeah. Good,
Yeah.
good. Yeah, you can prepare your
Having
answer.
before conversation for search about the subject.
Yeah, it's
We
great.
prepare it for conversation.
Great. Yeah, it's a good point to remember. You can access everything's inside. Okay, guys. So thank you very much for being here and see you on next week.